Ladies and gentlemen, the key to success lies not in what you have, but in what you are willing to do, how deeply you believe in your potential, and how determined you are to stay committed to the purpose that drives you. Success is not simply about achieving a particular goal or accumulating wealth. True success is found in the fulfillment of your purpose, the realization of your potential, and the consistent, focused effort you put into your journey, despite the obstacles that may arise. It's about discovering the power within you to overcome every challenge and turning every setback into an opportunity for growth. You see, success is not reserved for the lucky few. It is available to anyone who is willing to pay the price. The price is not necessarily financial, nor is it something that can be bought with material resources. It is the price of perseverance, the price of enduring hardship, the price of being committed to your vision, even when the world around you tells you to give up. Too many people are waiting for success to come to them, but success is not something that will just appear in your life. You must go out and claim it. You must be willing to fight for it, and you must be willing to do what others will not. Let me tell you the truth, success is not for the faint-hearted. It is not for those who are easily discouraged, those who are quick to give up when they face difficulties. Success belongs to the ones who can rise every time they fall, who can smile in the face of adversity, and who can see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for greater achievement. The true key to success is not in avoiding failure, but in learning how to use failure as a stepping stone towards your victory. The first key to success is a deep understanding of your purpose. Everything begins with purpose. Your purpose is the reason you get out of bed in the morning. It is the driving force behind every action you take. Without purpose, your efforts are in vain. Purpose gives your life direction. It fuels your passion and keeps you moving forward, even when things get tough. Purpose is what will keep you going when everything else tells you to stop. It is the foundation upon which all success is built. If you don't know why you are doing what you are doing, you will never have the strength to carry on when the going gets tough. So it is crucial that you identify your purpose, your reason for living, and make it the center of everything you do. Let your purpose be your guide, your compass, and your source of strength. The second key is belief. You must believe in yourself and in the potential that lies within you. The world may try to tell you that you are not capable, that your dreams are too big, or that you are not qualified. But the truth is that your potential is unlimited. You are not defined by your past, your education, or your current circumstances. You are defined by what you believe about yourself and what you are willing to do to bring your dreams into reality. Your belief in your potential is the force that will propel you forward, even when things seem impossible. When you believe in yourself, no obstacle is too great and no challenge is too difficult. You must walk with confidence, knowing that you have everything you need within you to succeed. But belief alone is not enough. You must also have the discipline to stay focused on your goals. Discipline is the ability to consistently do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. It's the ability to stay committed to your vision, regardless of the distractions or temptations that may come your way. Discipline is what separates the dreamers from the doers. It's what transforms intentions into actions and actions into results. Without discipline, your dreams will remain just that, dreams. It is the daily habits, the small consistent actions that will eventually lead to big results. So you must develop the discipline to stay on course to do what needs to be done, even when it's difficult, even when it's uncomfortable, and even when you can't see the immediate results. Next, you must have the courage to step outside of your comfort zone. Growth never happens within the confines of your comfort zone. If you want to achieve extraordinary things, you must be willing to do things that others are not willing to do. You must take risks, face your fears, and push through the uncertainty. The truth is that the road to success is not a straight path. It's a journey filled with detours, roadblocks, and obstacles. But if you are willing to step out of your comfort zone, you will find that each challenge you face only serves to make you stronger. Success is often found on the other side of fear, so you must be willing to take bold steps, even when the path ahead is unclear. Finally, the key to success is persistence. Success is not about how many times you get knocked down, it's about how many times you get back up. Persistence is the ability to keep going, no matter how many times you fail. It is the determination to continue working toward your goal, even when the road is long and difficult. Every successful person has encountered failure, rejection, and setbacks. But what sets them apart is that they never gave up. They kept going, they kept learning, they kept improving. They understood that failure is not the end, it is merely a part of the process. So if you want to succeed, you must be willing to persist, to keep going, even when it feels like everything is working against you. Remember, the moment you feel like giving up is often the moment right before you experience a breakthrough. Success does not come easy, but it is available to anyone who is willing to do what it takes. If you want to unlock the key to success, you must first understand your purpose, believe in your potential, develop the discipline to take consistent action, have the courage to step outside your comfort zone, and never give up. These are the keys to unlocking the door of success in your life. Success is not about being perfect, it's about being persistent. It's about having the courage to take that first step, and then the determination to keep going no matter what challenges arise. The key to success is already within you. It is your purpose, your belief, your discipline, your courage, and your persistence. These are the keys that will open the door to the life you have always dreamed of. The question is, are you ready to unlock it? Purpose is the foundation of success because it is the driving force that propels you toward your goals. Without purpose, life is a series of random actions lacking direction and meaning. When you have a clear sense of purpose, every step you take, every decision you make, and every challenge you face becomes part of a greater plan. Purpose provides clarity, focus, and a sense of meaning that is essential for long-term success. The first thing you must understand is that your purpose is the reason you exist. It is the deeper reason behind everything you do. Purpose is not just about achieving something, it is about understanding who you are, what you were made for, and how you are meant to contribute to the world. Your purpose is personal, unique, and specific to you. It is something that gives you passion, energy, and a deep sense of fulfillment. It shapes the way you think, act, and interact with others. Without purpose, life becomes a struggle, a cycle of empty days and unfulfilled desires. But with purpose, life takes on new meaning, and everything you do becomes an opportunity to fulfill that purpose. Many people go through life without truly understanding their purpose. They follow the expectations of others, chasing after external measures of success like wealth, status, or fame. While these things may bring temporary satisfaction, they do not provide lasting fulfillment. Success without purpose is hollow. It may look impressive on the outside, but it will never satisfy the deepest longings of the soul. When you are driven by purpose, the pursuit of success takes on a whole new meaning. It is not just about achieving material goals, it is about making an impact, contributing to something greater than yourself, and living in alignment with your true values. One of the greatest challenges people face is identifying their purpose. It can be difficult to know what your purpose is, especially in a world that often encourages you to look outward for validation and success. But purpose is not something you can find externally, it must come from within. It is born out of self-awareness, reflection, and an understanding of your passions, skills, and values. The key to discovering your purpose is to take the time to listen to your inner voice, to explore what truly excites and motivates you, and to ask yourself what kind of impact you want to make in the world. Purpose is not something that can be forced or rushed. It is a journey of self-discovery that takes time, introspection, and a willingness to learn. It may not always be immediately clear, but as you continue to grow, learn, and experiment, you will begin to see the path unfold before you. Sometimes purpose emerges from your experiences, from the challenges you face, and from the people you meet along the way. Every experience, every trial, and every victory is an opportunity to learn more about yourself and your purpose. Once you have identified your purpose, it becomes the foundation for all that you do. Purpose gives you a clear vision of where you want to go. And it provides the motivation to keep going, even when the road is difficult. When you are aligned with your purpose, challenges become opportunities for growth and setbacks become stepping stones towards success. Purpose serves as a guiding light, helping you make decisions, stay focused, and remain resilient in the face of adversity. Without purpose, it is easy to become distracted by external circumstances and lose sight of your goals. But with purpose, you can navigate even the most challenging situations with a sense of determination and clarity. Purpose also shapes the way you interact with others. When you are living in alignment with your purpose, your actions reflect your values, and your relationships are built on a foundation of trust and authenticity. Purpose gives you the courage to stand firm in your beliefs, even when others may not understand or agree with you. It helps you prioritize what truly matters, allowing you to focus on building meaningful connections and contributing to the well-being of others. Purpose fuels your ability to make a positive impact in the world, not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of those around you. One of the most important aspects of purpose is its ability to provide a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. Success that is not aligned with purpose is fleeting and shallow, but when you pursue a purpose-driven life, success takes on a deeper meaning. Every achievement, no matter how small, becomes a testament to your commitment to fulfilling your purpose. It is not about the accolades or the external recognition. It is about the satisfaction of knowing that you are living authentically, contributing to something greater, and making a difference in the world. When you are living in alignment with your purpose, every day feels like an opportunity to move closer to your vision and make progress towards your goals. Purpose also helps you navigate the inevitable challenges that will come your way. Life is not always easy, and there will be times when you face setbacks, difficulties, and obstacles that seem insurmountable. But when you are grounded in purpose, you can face these challenges with resilience and determination. Purpose provides the strength to keep going when the path is unclear, and it helps you find meaning even in the toughest of times. Purpose gives you the courage to keep pushing forward, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable of achieving your goals. In addition, purpose is a powerful motivator. It helps you stay committed to your goals, even when things are not going as planned. When you are connected to your purpose, it becomes easier to stay focused, to avoid distractions, and to keep moving forward. Purpose provides the energy and motivation you need to work tirelessly toward your vision, even when others may doubt you or when you face setbacks. It helps you stay disciplined, stay on course, and keep your eyes on the prize, no matter how far away it may seem. When you are driven by purpose, you are not easily deterred by obstacles or setbacks. Instead, you see them as opportunities to strengthen your resolve and move closer to your goals. Your purpose also plays a crucial role in your personal growth and development. As you pursue your purpose, you are constantly learning, evolving, and becoming a better version of yourself. The pursuit of purpose requires you to step outside of your comfort zone, to take risks, and to embrace new challenges. It demands that you grow, that you develop new skills, and that you stretch yourself beyond your limits. Purpose pushes you to become more than you ever thought possible. It challenges you to overcome your fears, break through your limitations, and reach for higher levels of achievement. As you continue on your journey, it is important to remember that purpose is not a destination, but a continuous process of growth and discovery. Your purpose may evolve over time as you gain more clarity, experience, and wisdom. You may find that your purpose expands as you learn more about yourself and the world around you. And that's okay. Life is about evolution, and as you grow, your purpose may shift and change. But the one thing that remains constant is that purpose is the foundation that anchors you through every season of life. It is the unshakable truth that keeps you grounded, focused, and committed to achieving the life you are meant to live. Purpose is the starting point for everything you do. It provides clarity, motivation, and direction. It keeps you grounded in the face of challenges and ensures that your efforts are aligned with your deepest values and desires. Without purpose, success is meaningless and life feels empty. But with purpose, you have the power to move mountains, to overcome every obstacle, and to achieve your highest potential. So ask yourself today, what is your purpose? What drives you? What is the reason you get out of bed every morning? When you discover your purpose and build your life around it, success will follow and fulfillment will be your constant companion. Belief in your potential is the cornerstone of every success story, the inner force that propels you forward when challenges arise, when doubts creep in, and when the world seems to question your abilities. Believing in your potential is not just about having confidence in what you can do in the present. It is about recognizing the boundless possibilities that exist within you, even if they are not yet fully realized. It is the unwavering conviction that you are capable of achieving greatness, regardless of the obstacles that stand in your way. Without this belief, success becomes an unattainable dream, an elusive destination that always seems just out of reach. But with belief in your potential, everything changes. The future becomes full of possibilities, and every step you take becomes a step closer to realizing your highest goals and aspirations. It is essential to understand that belief in your potential does not mean that you believe you are perfect or without flaws. Far from it. Belief in your potential means acknowledging that you have the capacity to grow, learn, and evolve. It means understanding that no matter where you start, the only limitations you face are the ones you place on yourself. Your potential is vast, and it is not determined by your past, your failures, or your circumstances. It is determined by your mindset, your willingness to take risks, and your commitment to consistently show up and do the work required to reach your goals. When you believe in your potential, you see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. Life becomes a series of lessons, each one designed to teach you something valuable, to build your character, and to expand your abilities. You begin to understand that failure is not the end, it is simply part of the journey towards success. Every failure provides insights into what does not work, giving you the clarity to adjust your approach and try again. Instead of being discouraged by setbacks, you see them as stepping stones, moments of refinement and growth that lead you closer to your true potential. Belief in your potential is also about refusing to accept the limitations that society or others may try to impose on you. The world often places labels on individuals, categorizing them based on their backgrounds, experiences, or appearances. These labels can become self-imposed barriers, restricting your ability to reach your fullest potential. But true belief in your potential transcends these external limitations. It is about rejecting the notion that your current circumstances or past mistakes define who you are or what you can achieve. You are not a product of your environment or your history. You are a product of your mindset, your determination, and your willingness to push beyond what seems possible. The power of believing in your potential lies in its ability to ignite a sense of purpose within you. When you truly believe that you are capable of achieving great things, you begin to pursue your goals with an intensity and focus that is unmatched. Your belief becomes the fuel that drives you to put in the hard work, to make the sacrifices, and to keep going when the path is uncertain or difficult. Without belief in your potential, it is easy to become complacent, to settle for mediocrity, or to give up when faced with obstacles. But with belief, you are driven by the unwavering conviction that what lies ahead is greater than what you have already achieved. You know that you are meant for more, and you are willing to do whatever it takes to make that vision a reality. Belief in your potential also fosters resilience. When challenges arise, and they will, as they do for everyone, it is easy to become discouraged, to question your abilities, and to wonder if your dreams are worth pursuing. But when you believe in your potential, you have the resilience to bounce back from these moments of doubt. You understand that resilience is not about avoiding failure, it is about using failure as a catalyst for growth, learning, and improvement. Resilience is the ability to continue on your path, even when the road gets tough, because you know that your potential is worth the effort, the sacrifice, and the perseverance. It is the belief that no matter how many times you fall, you have the strength and the determination to rise again, stronger than before. Belief in your potential is also closely tied to self-awareness. The more you believe in yourself, the more you begin to recognize your strengths, your talents, and the unique qualities that set you apart. It is easy to get caught up in comparing yourself to others, but true belief comes from within. It is the recognition that you have everything you need inside of you to succeed. Self-awareness allows you to embrace your gifts, use them to their fullest potential, and align your actions with your deepest values. When you know who you are and what you stand for, you are not easily swayed by the opinions or criticisms of others. Your belief in your potential gives you the confidence to stay true to yourself and pursue your goals with authenticity and purpose. One of the greatest obstacles to believing in your potential is the fear of failure. Many people are paralyzed by the thought of failing, convinced that failure is a reflection of their inadequacies. But the truth is, failure is not a reflection of your worth. It is simply a part of the learning process. Every successful person has failed, sometimes many times, but they did not let those failures define them. Instead, they learned from them, adapted their approach, and kept moving forward. Belief in your potential means acknowledging that failure is not an end, it is simply feedback that helps you improve and grow. When you accept failure as part of the journey, you are free to take risks, try new things, and push past your comfort zone. Your potential is not something that is fixed or predetermined. It is something that can be cultivated, developed, and expanded. The more you believe in your potential, the more you begin to recognize that you are capable of achieving things you once thought impossible. Every action you take, every risk you embrace, and every challenge you overcome expands your potential in ways you cannot yet comprehend. The process of growth is not always linear. It takes time, effort, and dedication. But with each step, you move closer to unlocking the fullest expression of your potential. Belief in your potential also involves a deep trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. Life is unpredictable, and there will be moments when the road ahead is uncertain or fraught with challenges. But when you believe in your potential, you trust that you have the inner resources to navigate these obstacles. You trust in your resilience, your creativity, and your ability to adapt. Belief in your potential is the understanding that you are not at the mercy of your circumstances. You are empowered to shape your own destiny. No matter what life throws at you, you know that you have what it takes to face it head on and come out stronger on the other side. Belief in your potential is the foundation of all success. It is the unwavering belief that you are capable of achieving greatness no matter where you come from or what obstacles you face. When you believe in yourself, you unlock a world of possibilities. You stop limiting yourself based on what you think is possible and begin to expand your horizons. You recognize that your potential is limitless and that with hard work, persistence, and dedication, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. The key to unlocking your potential is not found in external validation or approval. It is found in the quiet, steadfast belief within yourself. When you believe in your potential, you give yourself permission to dream big, to take risks, and to strive for the extraordinary. Your belief becomes the catalyst for everything you achieve. Discipline is the silent engine that drives progress. It is the steady, consistent effort that converts dreams into reality. While many people rely on motivation to push them forward, it is discipline that ensures the journey is sustained over time, even when motivation wanes. It is not the flashy moments of inspiration that propel us to success, but the quiet, deliberate decisions made every day to stay on course, to keep moving forward despite setbacks, and to do what needs to be done, even when it feels difficult. Discipline is the foundation on which all achievements are built, and without it, progress is a fleeting thing. At its core, discipline is about self-control. It is the ability to resist the temptation to stray from the path of growth and development, to stay focused on the long-term goals rather than short-term gratification. It requires a deep commitment to one's vision, an unwavering belief that the efforts invested today will pay off tomorrow. Without discipline, the allure of instant pleasure, convenience, and comfort becomes overwhelming, leading to distractions, procrastination, and ultimately stagnation. Discipline, however, keeps us grounded, reminding us that what we do today shapes the future we are trying to build. It forces us to make decisions that align with our higher purpose, even when those decisions are not easy or popular. The truth is that discipline isn't about perfection. It is about consistency. It is about committing to the process, even when the results are not immediately visible. When you are disciplined, you don't expect instant results. You understand that true progress takes time, effort, and patience. In the early stages of any endeavor, it is easy to feel as though your work is not yielding results, that your efforts are in vain. But the disciplined individual knows that progress is often invisible in the short term. What matters is that each step forward, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Each task completed, each decision made in alignment with your goals is a piece of the larger puzzle, even if you can't yet see the full picture. One of the greatest gifts discipline offers is the power of focus. In today's fast-paced world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, entertainment, and the demands of everyday life can all pull us away from the tasks that truly matter. Discipline, however, acts as a filter, allowing you to direct your energy toward what is important, to block out the noise, and to prioritize your time. When you are disciplined, you don't get lost in the endless cycle of checking emails or scrolling through social media. Instead, you focus your attention on the work that will bring you closer to your goals. This focused energy is what leads to meaningful progress, the kind of progress that creates lasting change in your life. Discipline also builds resilience. It is easy to be motivated when things are going well, when everything is flowing smoothly and success feels within reach. But true discipline is tested in times of difficulty, when the road ahead is unclear, when challenges arise, and when failure seems imminent. It is in these moments that discipline proves its value. A disciplined person does not give up when faced with adversity. Instead, they double down on their commitment to their goals. They know that obstacles are simply part of the journey, and that perseverance, fueled by discipline, will eventually lead them to success. Discipline teaches you to be resilient in the face of setbacks, to keep moving forward even when progress seems slow, and to trust that your efforts will eventually pay off. Moreover, discipline is a tool for personal growth. It forces you to confront your weaknesses, to challenge your limitations, and to develop the mental toughness required to stay on track. There will be moments when your discipline will be tested, when you feel tired, when you feel like giving up, when you question whether it's all worth it. It is in these moments that discipline becomes a defining force. By pushing through these challenges, you grow stronger, more capable, and more confident in your ability to achieve whatever you set your mind to. Discipline strengthens your character, teaching you patience, perseverance, and the importance of delayed gratification. It teaches you that success is not an accident, but a result of sustained effort over time. One of the most important aspects of discipline is the ability to make sacrifices. Success requires sacrifice. You must be willing to give up things that do not align with your long-term vision. This may mean sacrificing time, comfort, or immediate pleasures in order to focus on what will bring you closer to your goals. It is the willingness to say no to distractions and temptations, to stay focused on what matters most. Sacrifices are not easy, and in the moment they may feel like burdens, but those sacrifices are the very things that pave the way for future success. Discipline teaches you to make those sacrifices without regret, to recognize that each moment of discomfort is an investment in your future. Discipline also helps you build momentum. Success does not happen overnight, and the path to achievement is often filled with long, hard days of work. But discipline creates a rhythm, a cadence, that makes the process manageable. It becomes easier to stay committed because you are consistently taking small, deliberate actions each day. Over time, those small actions accumulate and create momentum, making it easier to continue. As you progress, your discipline becomes a habit, and the work you once struggled with becomes second nature. Discipline builds a momentum that carries you through the difficult days, making it easier to keep going even when your motivation falters. When you are disciplined, you no longer have to rely on bursts of energy or inspiration to keep moving forward. The process becomes a smooth, continuous flow of effort. Additionally, discipline fosters a sense of accountability. When you have a disciplined approach to your work, you are holding yourself accountable for the results. There is no one else to blame. When things don't go according to plan, you are the one responsible for your progress. This sense of personal responsibility is empowering. It shifts the focus away from external factors and places the responsibility squarely on your shoulders. You become the master of your own destiny, and your success is no longer dependent on the actions or circumstances of others. Discipline allows you to take full ownership of your goals and to act with intention, purpose, and focus. Discipline is also about the decisions you make in the moment. Every day we are faced with countless choices, and each one has the potential to bring us closer to our goals or take us further away. Discipline is the ability to make the right choices even when they are not the easiest or most popular. It is about doing the work, staying consistent, and making the right decisions even when they feel uncomfortable or inconvenient. These decisions may not always be glamorous, but they are the ones that lead to true progress. The key is in recognizing that discipline is not about waiting for the perfect moment. It is about making the most of the moment you have right now. In the end, discipline is what separates those who succeed from those who merely dream. It is the unspoken force that keeps you moving forward, even when the path is tough, when the finish line is distant, and when others may have given up. Discipline is the quiet but powerful engine that powers success, that ensures progress, and that makes achievement possible. Without discipline, dreams remain just that, dreams. With discipline, they become reality. And as you continue to develop this fundamental skill, you will find that success is not just something you reach for, but something you create with every disciplined action you take. Courage is the quiet force that propels us to act in the face of uncertainty. It is the inner strength to face fear and push through barriers, to move beyond the familiar, and to challenge the limitations that we have imposed on ourselves. So often we find ourselves trapped within the safety of our comfort zones, living lives that are predictable and controlled, avoiding risk and steering clear of the unknown. But growth, success, and true fulfillment are found not in the comfort zone, but in the moments when we step beyond its boundaries and venture into the unknown. The courage to step outside of this zone is the catalyst for transformation, and without it, we remain stagnant, unable to realize our true potential. Stepping outside of our comfort zone requires us to confront our fears, to acknowledge that there is a part of us that wants to stay in the familiar, in the secure, and in the predictable. We all have an inherent desire for safety and certainty. It's a natural instinct, one that has served humanity well in times of danger and survival. The comfort zone provides us with a sense of control over our environment, a place where we feel safe from failure, rejection, and disappointment. However, this same desire for security can also hold us back. When we refuse to leave the safety of our comfort zone, we limit ourselves to a narrow, predictable life. We fail to embrace the opportunities that come with risk, growth, and change. We become complacent, and we settle for less than we are capable of achieving. The first step in summoning the courage to step outside of our comfort zone is to recognize that growth happens only when we challenge ourselves. It is in the discomfort of unfamiliarity that we begin to stretch, learn, and evolve. When we remain within our comfort zones, we are not growing, we are merely existing. Comfort zones are places where we can maintain the status quo, but they are not places where we can achieve greatness. True progress requires us to step into the unknown, to face the challenges that lie ahead, and to push through the discomfort and fear that accompany any new endeavor. Fear is often the greatest obstacle to stepping outside of our comfort zones. It is the fear of failure, the fear of the unknown, and the fear of not being good enough that keeps us rooted in the familiar. We tell ourselves that we are not ready, that we don't have what it takes, or that we might fail. But failure is not the enemy, fear is. It is the fear that paralyzes us, that keeps us from trying, and that prevents us from moving forward. The courage to step outside of our comfort zone requires us to confront this fear head on, to understand that fear is simply a feeling, not a truth, and that it does not have the power to control our actions unless we allow it. One of the most powerful ways to overcome fear is by reframing our perspective on failure. Failure is not something to be feared, it is something to be embraced. Failure is an essential part of the learning process. It is through failure that we gain valuable insights, develop resilience, and acquire the experience necessary to achieve success. When we step outside of our comfort zones, put ourselves in situations where failure is a possibility. But it is this very risk that makes success possible. Without taking risks, without being willing to fail and learn from our mistakes, we will never achieve the extraordinary things we are capable of. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to take action in spite of it, to step forward even when we are unsure of the outcome. There is another aspect of courage that must be considered: the courage to embrace uncertainty. When we step outside of our comfort zones, we are entering a realm of unknowns. We don't have all the answers. We can't predict every outcome. We don't know exactly how things will turn out, and that can be unsettling. But this is where true courage lies, not in knowing the future, but in stepping forward without knowing the way. When we allow ourselves to be consumed by the need for certainty, we remain stuck. True courage comes from trusting that even in uncertainty, we will find our way. It comes from the faith that even when things don't go as planned, we will be able to adapt, learn, and move forward. Stepping into the unknown is an act of faith in ourselves, in our ability to figure things out, and in our resilience to adapt to whatever comes our way. Courage also involves the willingness to be vulnerable. To step outside of our comfort zone means exposing ourselves to potential criticism, rejection, or even failure. The fear of vulnerability keeps many people from taking risks. We are afraid of being judged, of looking foolish, or of not measuring up to others' expectations. But vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. It is through vulnerability that we open ourselves to new opportunities, new connections, and new growth. When we allow ourselves to be vulnerable, we give ourselves the chance to experience life more fully. We become open to learning from others, to receiving feedback, and to expanding our horizons. Vulnerability is not about weakness, it is about having the courage to show up as our authentic selves, even when the outcome is uncertain. The courage to step outside of our comfort zone is not a one-time event, it is a continuous practice. Every time we face a new challenge, we are given the opportunity to stretch beyond our limits. It's not always easy and it's not always comfortable, but the more we practice stepping outside of our comfort zone, the more natural it becomes. Each time we take a step forward, we build confidence, resilience, and strength. We begin to realize that we are capable of much more than we ever thought possible. And with each new experience, we gain a deeper understanding of who we are and what we are capable of achieving. In fact, stepping outside of our comfort zone is often where we discover our true potential. It is easy to settle for what is familiar, to choose the safe route and avoid challenges. But it is through challenges that we uncover new abilities, new talents, and new strengths within ourselves. When we push ourselves beyond what is comfortable, we unlock the doors to our fullest potential. We realize that we are capable of far more than we imagine, and that our limitations are often self-imposed. The comfort zone restricts our growth. Stepping outside of it opens up infinite possibilities. The person who dares to step into the unknown is the one who discovers just how far they can go. As we continue to embrace the courage to step outside of our comfort zones, we begin to realize that the journey itself is just as important as the destination. Growth is not something that happens overnight. It is a process, a continual unfolding. Every step we take outside of our comfort zone is a victory in itself. Every time we face our fears and move forward, we gain more clarity, more insight, and more confidence in our ability to handle whatever life throws our way. The courage to step outside of our comfort zone is a daily choice, a decision to grow, to learn, and to become more than we were yesterday. In the end, the courage to step outside of our comfort zones is not just about achieving external success or recognition. It is about becoming the best version of ourselves, about living a life that is rich with experiences, growth, and fulfillment. It is about stepping into the unknown with faith in ourselves, knowing that regardless of the outcome, we are becoming stronger, wiser, and more capable with every step. And in doing so, we find the true essence of success, not in the destination, but in the journey of self-discovery and growth. Persistence and resilience are often considered the two pillars of success. In a world where challenges are inevitable, where obstacles are as much a part of life as success itself, the ability to persist in the face of adversity and to recover from setbacks is paramount. Life will test you, but it is not what happens to you that determines your success. It is how you respond to what happens. The world will try to break you down, to push you to the limits of your endurance, but true greatness is forged in the fire of adversity. And the keys to overcoming that adversity lie in persistence and resilience. Persistence is the relentless drive to continue toward your goals, regardless of the obstacles that may arise. It is about staying the course, even when things get tough. This means not allowing temporary setbacks or failures to derail your progress. Too often, people give up after encountering their first obstacle, thinking that because something was difficult, it's not meant to be. The truth is, success is rarely achieved without encountering setbacks, failures, or moments of doubt. In fact, those very setbacks often serve as the most valuable learning experiences. When you persist, you are building the strength to continue in the face of difficulty, and it is through this strength that your greatest accomplishments will come. Resilience, on the other hand, is your ability to bounce back after experiencing hardship. It's the mental and emotional strength to recover after a failure, to learn from it, and to keep going. Life does not promise that things will always go your way. In fact, it's almost a certainty that you will face disappointment, loss, rejection, and failure along your journey. But resilience is what separates the winners from the ones who give up. It's the ability to learn from those experiences, to dust yourself off, and to press forward with even more determination and wisdom than before. Resilience means not allowing a single failure to define you or keep you from trying again. It's the ability to recognize that every setback is just a temporary challenge, one that can be overcome. When you combine persistence with resilience, you create a force that cannot be easily stopped. Persistence ensures that you are always moving forward, while resilience gives you the strength to keep going even when the road gets rough. Together, these two qualities provide the foundation upon which success is built. But the path to success is not linear, and no matter how persistent or resilient you may be, there will be moments when you feel like giving up. In those moments, it is important to remind yourself of the bigger picture, the ultimate goal you are working toward, and the person you are becoming in the process. Success is not just about achieving a specific outcome, but about growing stronger, wiser, and more capable with each challenge you face. The key to building persistence and resilience is understanding that failure is not the end, but rather a part of the process. Too many people are afraid of failure and avoid it at all costs. They believe that failure is a reflection of their worth, or that it is a sign that they should stop. But failure is not an indication of your inability. It is simply a stepping stone on the way to success. When you fail, you learn what doesn't work and you adjust your approach accordingly. The most successful people in the world are those who have failed the most. They have encountered rejection, loss, and mistakes, but they have used each experience to grow and to improve. They know that failure is not final, it is simply a lesson in the journey towards success. Resilience is about developing a mindset that allows you to see failure as a valuable learning experience rather than as a defeat. It is about understanding that adversity is not something to avoid, but something to embrace. The challenges you face are what shape you, what teach you the most important lessons, and what prepare you for greater success in the future. Every time you overcome a challenge, you become stronger. Every time you persist through difficulty, you build more resilience. And it is this combination of persistence and resilience that will propel you toward your goals. The road to success is filled with obstacles, but these obstacles do not exist to stop you. They are there to build your strength, to test your resolve, and to prepare you for the greatness that lies ahead. The greatest achievers in history have all encountered challenges, but they were able to persist in the face of those challenges, to recover from setbacks, and to keep moving forward. They understood that the path to success is not always easy, but that the rewards are worth the effort. And it is through persistence and resilience that they were able to achieve their dreams. Persistence is a skill that can be cultivated. It is not something that comes naturally to everyone, but it is something that can be developed through practice and commitment. The key to developing persistence is to keep your eyes focused on your goal, even when things get tough. When you face an obstacle, don't let it distract you from your vision. Remember why you started and remind yourself that the difficulty you are facing is just temporary. The journey may be long, but every step you take brings you closer to your goal. Keep going. Even when it feels like progress is slow or when success seems far off. Persistence is about continuing to move forward, regardless of how difficult the journey may seem. Similarly, resilience can be developed over time. One of the best ways to build resilience is by developing a positive mindset, one that focuses on the possibilities rather than the limitations. When you face a setback, choose to see it as an opportunity to grow. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to improve? By reframing your challenges in this way, you begin to build resilience and the emotional strength needed to face future difficulties. Resilience also involves taking care of your mental and emotional health. You must learn how to manage stress, stay positive, and maintain a sense of balance, even in the midst of hardship. By doing so, you give yourself the strength to bounce back from any setback and to continue moving forward with renewed determination. The most successful people in the world are not necessarily the most talented or the most fortunate. They are the ones who have been able to persist in the face of failure and bounce back from adversity. They are the ones who understand that success is not guaranteed, but that with persistence and resilience, anything is possible. Every time they encounter a setback, they use it as an opportunity to learn and to grow. They know that the road to success is not always smooth, but that it is worth the effort.